Hello, welcome to Eastern Connecticut State University's Fall Open House. I'm going to tell you all about the liberal studies major and see if it's the right major for you. I am Dr. Laura Rodriguez, the liberal studies major program coordinator. I'm also an assistant professor in the education department, and my focus is on secondary science education. So who should major in liberal studies? So you should, if you want to be a teacher. This is a major that has been designed specifically for students who want to become either early childhood teachers or elementary teachers. And the reason that this major was developed was because it provides some real benefits for prospective elementary or early childhood education teachers. So it provides a broad background in all of the major content areas that are needed for primary education. So you will have more classes in the different content areas, English, mathematics, science, and history and social studies, than you might get in a liberal arts core. So if you were to major in just one subject, you'd get a whole lot of information in that one subject, but you wouldn't get a broad background in that content knowledge in all of the other subjects. You also will be able, or also you will concentrate in one area from the above list. This enables you to delve more deeply into one subject area. And just kind of a note here, science is actually separated into two different concentrations. So you can concentrate in natural science or earth and environmental science. So you get broad content knowledge across all the subjects, but you also do a deep dive, so you have a specialization in one area. The other real benefit of this major for teachers is that it supports you in taking the Praxis 2 elementary education test. This is a test that is required for certification, and it encompasses the four main content areas. If you're in the major, there are practice tests that are available to help you with this. And the courses in the LSM major, the content, it has been aligned with the Praxis 2 exam. So it is preparing you for taking this certification exam. So there are real benefits to the programs. We know, however, that there are always kind of zigzags along the road. So this major has been designed to help you if your plans change as you go through your college career. So it is intended for pre-education majors only. It's not intended for students to graduate with a major in liberal studies. So if, during your time here at Eastern, you decide you don't want to become a teacher, I hope that doesn't happen, but if it does, you will need to change your major. So the liberal studies major has actually been designed so that you can make an easy transition out of that major into your concentration area. So it's actually very seamless if your concentration is English, math, and history. But full disclosure, it is a little bit more difficult to make that transition if your concentration is in the natural sciences or earth environmental science. That's because the sciences they have more courses with labs, and so it's just more time intensive for you to get all of those requirements in for the major. So I don't want to make that sound like, you shouldn't concentrate in the sciences, because that is actually a real plus, a real benefit for you as an elementary teachers. Districts are always looking for elementary teachers who have a good knowledge and a love of science to become leaders in their schools. So, being a science person myself, I don't want to make you not want to go in that direction if you love science. All right, so how do you enter this program? So if you come in as either a freshman or a transfer and you've declared pre-early childhood or pre-elementary education as your major, then the liberal studies major can be your second major. Education majors have to have a second major. So you can start your career here declaring it as a major. You also, once you've been accepted by CARE into the education program, and that happens, you apply in the spring of your sophomore year and you enter the program in the beginning of your junior year. So you can actually switch to the liberal studies major at that time if you feel that that would be a good option for you. And then the last is if you're in the liberal studies major and say you are not accepted by CARE into the education program your junior year, there is a cap of 30 students that are accepted into CARE. You can continue if you plan to enroll in the Early Start Option Master's Program. So that you would start in the spring of your senior year, and you would start taking graduate courses in order to finish your master's degree in 1 year and be eligible for certification. So the program requirements, all LSM majors have core courses that they are required to take that cover all 4 content areas, English, Math, Science, and History, Social Science. And then they have an additional 18 to 21 credits in their concentration. And again, you choose one of 5 major content areas. Science actually has 2. In your senior year, you will do a capstone course, which is another 3 to 4 credits, and you will be required to submit an exit portfolio. And your exit portfolio is a collection of your best work over your 4 years that demonstrate mastery of the learning outcomes in the LSM major. So throughout your 4 years, you will be saving examples of your work to include in that exit portfolio. So that's something to know right from the beginning. So the program has a total of 49 to 53 credits. The rest of your credits would be education or other electives that you need to take. So other information. When you enter the program, I will be your interim advisor, but as soon as you select your concentration, we will assign you a subject area advisor in that concentration area. They will be the one to help you register each year and make sure that you are getting all of the courses that you need for your major so that you are able to apply to the education program and that you will graduate in 4 years. So once you have that advisor, you'll be speaking with the advisor about the liberal arts core tier requirements. Some are very specific and required for liberal studies majors. So then what? So you come to Eastern and you major in liberal studies and you're doing great. So then you would need to apply to CARE for admission into the education program by February 15th of your sophomore year. You should have between 45 and 60 credits by that time. And you can see the breakdown for either early childhood or elementary education. And you also need 50 hours of service credit. Half of that can be from jobs that you've had that are related to working with children, such as summer camp counselors or working in a daycare. And then 25 hours are volunteer service credit. There are lots of opportunities here at Eastern to help you get those hours. So then again, that second option, if you don't get into CARE, is to apply for the Early Start Option Master's Program. And that is by October 1st of your senior year. And by then you should have earned at least 90 credits. So again, I am Dr. Laura Rodriguez. I'm the program coordinator. So if you have questions, I am the one for you to contact. I truly hope that you find Eastern Connecticut State University to be your choice. We feel it's an incredible institution, especially for people who want to go into education. So I look forward to hopefully meeting you in the future. All right, take care.